How's it going, everyone? It's GadgetsBoy, and in front of us today is the HTC One M8 on my right there, and the HTC One M7 on the left there. And one of the new changes, one of the new addition to the HTC One M8, the all new HTC One, is obviously the dual camera. So meaning we've got one camera there and one at the top there, unlike the old one with just one camera, as well as the dual LED flash on the right and just a single LED flash on the left there. Of course, coming with that as well is updated camera interface, updated camera in general. So we just want to have a look at the interface differences and, you know, what's new, what's changed, that kind of stuff. So if you're looking at buy one of these or you bought one already, so you can sort of get informed about what's there and what's not. So first thing first is obviously to launch the camera application there. And the first thing you notice first is obviously they're all different. They're both different straight away. So the flash operation is still the same on the top right corner. You guys might not be able to see it. And obviously on the M7, what's also there is the HTC Zoe button right on the left there, top left. And pressing this gives you camera options. So I'll just put the M8 down for a second. So on here you get the only options available to you. So you got front facing, all the primary camera there, option there to flick it between those. And scrolling down you got night mode, HDR, sweep, panorama. You can change the scene. You got self timer for your selfies and stuff. You got crop, video quality, review duration, image adjustment, your ISO, white balance, continuous shooting, camera options, and so on. So these options are still there. So if we go on to camera options, for example, all this is still there and things like that. So there's not much in terms of saying like manual mode and various other options as well, which I'll show you guys on the M8. So obviously on the screen as well, you also get your filters there, so you can go through filters and add different filters before you then go on to share it and things like that. So all that's slightly changed now. So let's have a look on the M8. So here we go. So this is the screen that you come up with, that you're greeted with the first time you launch your camera app. So the first thing first, because it's got dual camera, if you were to block one of the cameras, it warns you to say the dual camera is blocked. Please make sure all lenses are uncovered. So you need to take your finger off that. So you have to be careful when you're taking photos in terms of how you hold the phone itself. So pressing this here, these four dots, gives you all the options available. So you got a camera, selfie mode, dual camera mode, you got panorama 360 and your Zoe there and your video as well. So they've moved Zoe into that area there rather than have it on the camera launcher like they did, the shutter, sorry, rather than camera launcher. So if we go back there and we'll have a look at other ways as well to change from secondary camera to your front facing, so your primary camera, sorry, to your front facing camera. So all you need to do is just swipe down and that will change, and you can see myself there. So I just wave and then you can just do that again, and that will take you back to where you were. So if you press these three dots here as well, this gives you other options. So at the moment it's in auto mode, so your ISO is auto, your white balance there, your exposure level, your filters options are there as well. So again, you can still apply the filters as like before. And pressing this will give you your settings, so you can go back into the settings like we did on the other one. So things like your geo-tagging, makeup level. You can also go to your self timer and change the timing, change your storage, so storing to SD card at the moment. You can use your volume button as well now to use it as a capture button, so you can use it as your shutter button. And also you can save camera as well. So if you say, for example, change it from auto mode to manual, so you can manually set things like your mode, your scene. So this is night now, you can change that and take that off as you wish. You got HDR mode as well. You got sweep panorama mode with that option to balance it, helps you balance it out so you don't press the wrong thing. You got anti-shake mode as well, and then you got manual. So if you press M, that allows you to set your manual mode, so you can set things like your white balance, your exposure level there, your ISO level, and your aperture and stuff. And you can also set your focus level, so you can do your manual focus, and all you need to do is just swipe up and down on each thing. The only thing that annoys me here is, as you can see there, I've just activated the wrong thing while I'm doing this. So it would be useful if HTC could release a software update that allows me to disable the shutter and stuff in the background while I do the manual settings, so they're a lot more responsive. Otherwise, going back into that button there, you can then do things like your portrait mode as well, landscape, if you go back there, landscape mode, scroll across, you got backlight, text, and macro mode as well, which is pretty awesome. And then once you've taken your photo, you've got options in terms of things you can do with photo editing and stuff. So you can edit this picture here, for example, that I took earlier. You can do I liked it, so sort of set it to like your favorite. You can do slideshow at the top there. You got share it, so you can share it everywhere else that you'd like to share it. You can delete it, of course. And obviously as well, the main thing is you can edit it. So you can add effects, you can add filters afterwards. So before you pull it into Instagram or whatnot, you can do that or cancel it. You got frames as well, so you can add different frames. And then you got your cropping tools like rotating and cropping it and stuff like that. But the effect is where the action is. You got U-focus, which is like a new feature as well. So U-focus allows you to refocus the image thanks to the dual camera there and some software stuff. So you can refocus to anywhere on the camera, as you can see there. I don't know if you guys can see the changes there. So I can focus on the boots there, I can focus on the logo on my leg, I can focus anywhere on this shot, and it blurs out everything else in the shot. You've also got your foregrounder, which allows you to do things like change effects. So you've got zoom, blur, you got your cartoon and stuff. All you need to just tap anywhere to activate it. So if I put it into that one, you do the zoom, blur, do the cartoon, it will change into cartoon and stuff like that. This is not the best picture to demo that, unfortunately, but you can do that sort of stuff. You can do seasons as well, which is pretty cool. You can see the flowers dropping there. You got this mode here, different things that you can do, and then you can store it as a video or you can store it as a picture as well, which is pretty cool. You got stickers where you can add little things to your face and stuff. Pretty cool. Again, you can copy and paste it, and then one more thing as well is you've got this 3D Dimension Plus. And what that does is it gives you this parallax effect. So as I'm moving it around, the picture's moving as well to how I'm moving my hands and stuff there. So you can actually see the effect in action there, sort of a little bit. I'll drop a link in my description area for Instagram video that I did, which kind of demoed it a little bit better with a better photo. And the save camera mode also means that when you go into your manual mode, and you set your manual settings and whatnot, what you'd like in terms of ISOs and things like that, you can then go back into your settings there and save camera. So if you go all the way down, you can save camera and call it whatever you want to call it. So you can always go back to that settings that you've manually set before, which is pretty neat if you ask me. So that's it there really. Just wanted to show you guys the camera interface and what's changed in terms of camera. So it's a big improvement for me in terms of using it as someone who takes a lot of photos on smartphones and stuff. So anyway guys, that's the HTC One M8 and the M7 camera user interface differences, and what's new, what's been updated, and so on. If there's any other comparisons that you guys want to see, do let me know. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. And do stay tuned as well to some of the camera test and sample that I'll be doing with the HTC One M8. I don't want to do the regular is the camera sample kind of thing. I want to make it kind of interesting, so do stay tuned for that and look out for that over the weekend, because I'll be doing that over the weekend and releasing that over the weekend. So anyway guys, that's been the HTC One M8 there and the camera stuff, and thanks for watching. If there's anything else you guys want to know, again, do leave a comment below. And if this is your first time watching and you like my video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more contents to come. Thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.